So let me give you guys a breakdown on my notes as well. And that's why if you guys see me like the side of my face, it's because I have a video camera set up here, but I'm also referencing my computer, hence both. But this full moon in Pisces is occurring on September 2nd at 1:21 a.m. So while we're sleeping tonight, the moon will move into Pisces and it'll be full. And there is a deep awakening energy to this full moon, as it is bringing out our intuitive gifts and our sensitivity. And so right now you may recognize issues surfacing when it comes to relationships, understand the energy of the full moon happening right now. And this is the perfect time to articulate your needs honestly, right? Own your actions, speak your truth, rather than become defensive, and really just continue to honor yourself, continue to honor your truth. And also, this is a time to take responsibility for your behavior. And you may also find that you want to be taking the lead on things, right? You find that you're looking for more independence. And this is definitely the time to walk the walk. So be the example, right? Lead by example. And this full moon may be triggering or stirring your emotions and triggering feelings of sensitivity. That's this idea when it comes to Pisces. So just keep that in mind. And if you are empathic, you may be feeling it a bit extra. So just a reminder to recharge your energy and protect your energy. And right now you may be feeling like you want to compartmentalize your feelings, but this moon requires us to feel what we need to feel and then express them in a way that feels satisfying and productive. So really what's happening right now is emotional intelligence, intuitive guidance, and meditative practices are essential, right? And tonight we're going to kind of dive into some of this stuff, get a little bit clearer on some of these things. But if you're looking to feel, a little bit more healing, being by water is very healing, and also just taking a bath. Salt bath is like bonus, but when it comes to Pisces energy, water is definitely very healing for this type of aspect. And ultimately, let go of who you were yesterday or even a moment ago, and welcome who you are in this very moment. So I'm going to leave us with that when reflecting upon this new full moon and kind of what's happening. But we're going to jump into our exercises. We're just going to get going. Does anybody have any questions, thoughts, ideas, anything like that? Cool. So if you have sage or Palo Santo or spray or something like that, you can go ahead and grab it. And if you don't, you can just use your hands. You don't have to always have these things. You can still clear yourself without using these tools, is what I'm trying to say. And I might not be able to light my sage today. We'll see. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cleanse our space. We're going to cleanse our body, our aura. And while we use our sage or our imagination, whatever it is, I'm going to say some things to you and just let the words sink in. You can repeat them in your head if you'd like. I think this might, working. All right. Cool. So you're welcome to stay seated. You're welcome to stand, whatever you feel called to do. But just remember to always get the palms of your hands and the bottoms of the feet. If you can, those are really big energy centers. And so right now, as we clear ourselves, I welcome in my highest healing guides to support me tonight. I am right where I need to be, and I am surrounded by loving energy. I ask these energies to purify my aura and take away that which I no longer need. White light is flowing over me, and I am now cleansed. My heart is open. My heart is full. I am love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you'd like, you can just kind of get up and purify the room a little bit. I'm excited for the questions tonight. And sorry guys, I've been in candle making mode for the last 48 hours, and I was in the process right before we started this. So if I'm a little bit flustered, it's because I'm still in, my mind is still in candles. But we're here now, we're good, it's all good. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to grab a piece of paper. We're gonna end up doing 3 questions, and up to you, you can go ahead and make the paper be in 3s ahead of time, or you can just like write and then section it off afterwards. But the first question is going to be, how are you feeling right now? Like really, how are you feeling? And I want yourself to connect into your emotions and to write about them. And the reason behind this question is because we have to really ask ourselves, like, in order to have emotional intelligence, you have to know how you feel. So that's really my goal, is to just help you guys understand how you feel. So I'm gonna post this question in the chat in case you ever want to go back and revisit it. And I'm gonna play some music, and let's start answering this question. How are we doing? Do we want a few more minutes? I'm trying to hurry up, let's go to the next question. Thumbs up, next question. Sounds good for the next question. Oh, Dana's good for the next question. All right. So the next question is, so this whole theme, right, is about just thinking about how we're feeling, what our behaviors are like, and what we want to make a difference. That's what these questions are about. So the next question, actually, hold on, I'm going to wait a second because Andrea's joining us. Great. Welcome, Andrea. We're going on to the second question. The first question's in the chat. Okay, so the second question is going to be, think about how you have been acting lately. Is there anything you changed? What behaviors are you proud of? What do you wish you were doing that you aren't? And like I'm saying, the whole point to all of this is just become aware, because when we're aware, then we can start to do things differently. We got to figure it out first. So I'm going to post this in the chat so you can always come back to it. And I'm going to start some music. How are we doing? More time? We're good? We're good. If anyone needs more time, just, all right, cool. We'll do another minute or so. All right. Last question. So with the full moon, what's happening is that we're surrendering what it is to the moon, right? Like we're surrendering it to take it. And with the new moon, we plant the seeds. With the full moon, we're giving up what's not working. So with this new moon, as I was saying, like it's about us having an awakening. And in some ways, it's about a cycle ending. So I want you to write down what in your life is now coming to a close. The cycle is ending as you surrender it tonight. And write down what your life now looks like and feels like without that cycle. And if you don't feel as if something is actually coming to a close, I just want you to write down like what it is that you want to be done with, and then how life looks and feels without it. If that makes sense. So pasting that in the chat. I'm gonna start some more music. Okay. All right, how are we doing? Good? Yeah. So we're going to meditate. If anybody needs another minute, just let me know. I could literally answer that the last question for days. I could spend hours on it. I think we are all good. So, meditation tonight. What we're gonna do is you can sit or lay down. I'm gonna send you guys Reiki as well while this is going on, but what I want you to do while you're meditating, actually, I'm just gonna walk you through it as we start doing it. It'll be easier. So, get comfortable. You guys can leave the cameras on if you want to. You can turn them off, but sit down, lay down, close your eyes. I'm gonna start the music. I'm gonna guide you guys through the beginning of the meditation, and then you're just gonna keep meditating, and I'll start sending Reiki eventually. So, all right. See if I can find some more soothing music for this. See what the sequence is like. So, you guys feel comfortable. And I want you to imagine that there is a white sphere of light spinning inside of your solar plexus / midsection area. And as you are imagining this white sphere of light, I want you to understand that this is your intuition. This is your intuitive voice. And as the white sphere keeps spinning and spinning and spinning, the white light starts to grow, and eventually it starts to surround your entire body. And so through the rest of this meditation, I just want you to hold this image in your mind of the white sphere spewing from your solar plexus, your intuitive voice, really surrounding your entire body, and allow yourself to receive any messages that your intuition is looking to give you. When you're ready, you can start to open your eyes and come back to the room. And just to end off tonight, what I want you guys to do is put one hand on top of your head and one hand on your stomach. With the Reiki, this is one of the things that I do when it comes to helping just reconnect into our intuition and receive guidance. And we're just going to say, thank you guides for assisting me tonight. Please continue to guide me on my journey, continuously releasing all that does not serve me and surrounding me with love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So as always, you guys are welcome to rip up the piece of paper that you wrote everything down on. I personally like to rip it up because it's like going out into the ethers. I'm never going to look at it again. My personal preference, but totally up to you. And yeah, if anybody wants to share, I'm just going to stop recording this because I'm going to send this out.